Prodigal Steve returns to the darkest dungeon. How's it going, everybody? Last week, what did we do last week? Returned from the Warrens with stolen grain. Okay, fair enough. So we leveled up some of our party members to try and build a boss-killing party for our level 3 bosses. I was of two minds about this week's mission. I was thinking about going to the Weald in an attempt to kill the hag, but the problem with that is, while I built a party that I was happy with, we do not have enough gold to upgrade their weapons and skills to the highest level. We're about 6 grand short of that. So instead, what I think we're going to do is take this party out to the ruins in an attempt to get more gold. Now, we are going to do, or at least try to do, a dark run. We have bumper crop, though, so all of our supplies and provisions for this week are completely free. So we're buying the thing out. We're going to take everything. Doesn't matter, because we can sell it back. Anything that we bring back is profit. Now, I'm also of two minds about how we proceed, because we're getting to the point where all of our healers are very high leveled. Our roster is in kind of a weird spot. I don't want to say we're in a bad spot roster-wise, but I think we're trending downward. I think it's going to get a lot harder to build effective parties, especially for bosses at the apprentice level moving forward. So here are my two thoughts. One is we carry on as we are now, dealing with bosses when we can, basically trying to build whatever parties we can and handling whatever bosses we're most equipped to handle. Alternatively, I think we could focus down the ruins and the Weald, take care of the level 3 bosses, take care of the level 5 bosses. We'll end up with party members that are resolve level 6, like a fair number of them, presumably. And then once all of the bosses in these two regions are taken care of, we purge a lot of the roster and then start focusing on the Cove and the Warrens. You know, basically clear out, and we're going to be dismissing some level 6s if we go that route, which pains me deep in my soul to even think about. But then we'll have roster space to build up from 0, like from resolve level 0, ideal teams to kill the bosses in these areas that are fully equipped, fully upgraded, because we'll keep at least one full level 6 team to take on level 5 missions, maybe even dark runs on those missions to just rake in the gold. And then we'll use that gold in turn to upgrade our low-level party members to just be boss-killing machines. I think that might be the better system, but if you have, like, experience in the later game, let me know. Like, don't 100% hold my hand through it, but let me know down below whether or not that is a viable strategy. To be like, yeah, focus on the ruins and the Weald, then deal with the Cove and the Warrens later. Because I think that's what I want to do. I think it's probably the better idea. But this week, we actually have some upgrades to do first. So let's go to the guild. Who do I need? I need you. We're not running a Vestal, basically just because we don't have one. Which is unfortunate. But I think we'll probably be okay. This is what, heal 1 to 2, which is not great. You are as upgraded as I want you to be, I think. You definitely need to be upgraded. And then who's our 4th? Jester. Ooh. Yeah, absolutely. Sign me up for that. Okay, so let's go over our party real quick. I feel like I don't need to talk about what we have going in slot 1 here. It's my favorite class with my favorite trinkets. The damage Hellion. Just, it's too good. It's too good. We're actually going to be running a healer Crusader here. So he's going with Commander's Orders for 33% increase in healing skills and Junia's Head for another 30% heal skills. He is going to be taking a fair amount of stress, but that's what we had the Jester for. With the level 3 Inspiring Tune, like, we're probably not going to have to worry about stress this entire mission. Now, he is a Ruins phobe, so he has increased stress in the Ruins, which is why I gave him the Book of Sanity. And I also gave him increased dodge and increased max HP, just so if I don't have to worry about healing him, I would rather not. Antiquarian has the Book of Intuition to reduce our chance of being surprised, especially for running Dark, and then increased heal skills, so she can step up a little bit to help out our Crusader. So basically, these two are going to be running heals. This is going to be stress healing, and then like most of our damage is going to come from the Hellion, but everybody can step in to do some damage. Plus, we're going to get portraits out of this mission, so that always feels good. And all this stuff is free, so there's really no point, I don't think, to, you know, not take all of it. We are going to have a bunch of, like, inventory management problems doing this, just because with our Antiquarian, we're going to be seeing a ton of antiques, ideally. But we can cross that bridge when we get to it. Any of this stuff that we bring back is, again, 100% profit. So even if we, like, throw a full stack of anti-venom away, we didn't pay anything for it, so we're not losing anything. So let's go ahead and embark here. I would have liked a medium mission, but we don't have any level 1 medium missions available this week, unfortunately.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
That is a crazy amount of scouting right off the bat. Ruins Tactician. Oh, increased damage in the ruins. All right. Evasive. Well, there's 10% increase. There's 20%, so that's a total of 30. Okay, well, that answers that question, I suppose. What? A ton of traps, huh? That's fair enough. Oh, you know what? And let's actually snuff that.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but
see how this goes. We have torches if we decide that this is, like, a bad idea and the stress is getting too bad.
With loot are often low on supplies.
Oh, you guys are in for a bad time. I hate to tell you this, but you're not gonna be in a good place. You really shouldn't have shown up for work today. 9 to 17 damage. That's actually a little ridiculous. Yep.
Executed with impunity.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So, I think this team's actually gonna do a lot better than I anticipated that they would, looking just at that first battle, and just the sheer amount of damage our Crusader put out. I mean, he's only like level 2 skills and weapons. So that 9 to 17 was a little surprising to me. Now, I don't know if it matters if we open these curios with the Antiquarian, but I'm going to keep doing it anyway, just to be safe. Some scouting would be nice, but with it being dark, I really don't expect to get much scouting. So I'm going to like go this direction, maybe? I don't know, we're going to explore all of these hallways at some point, so... This is... Is this a buff? Or is this stress relief? Okay, that's a buff. 20% damage. Probably should have put that on the Hellion, but it's alright. Yeah, go ahead and eat. We got a ton of food. Like an actual ton of food. So go nuts, guys. Eat up. This is going to be our first surprise room here. And it is empty. I would love to find the secret room as well.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
It would just be so, so good. Maybe this will be the one where we discover if we can find secret rooms without having scouted them. Alright, so far, not a whole lot has occurred. Oop. Did not mean to hit W there. There we go. Let's hit W there. Antiquarian, dig into this decorative urn. Nothing but ashes. That's fine. Give you a little bit of stress, maybe? Not overly concerned about that. Jester, please disarm this trap. Thank you kindly. Let's move along. Alright, so we are starting to accumulate a small amount of stress, but I'm not concerned about it at this point. Oh, Arbalist, you're going to be in a rough spot, bud. Alright. Oh, this is a dodge bonus for the whole party. That's real good. If I would have known that, I would have upgraded that skill. Oh, don't pull my Antiquarian. I mean, that's not the worst situation that could have happened, but I'm still not pleased with it. Get that buff. Yeah, go ahead, rend me. See if I care. Okay, well, at least he quarreled our tank. This is not really the heal skill I wanted you to be able to use, so let's actually just move you up. You can staunch the flow, because we have bandages, so there you go. Iron Swan, this guy, please, for 20 damage. I probably should have given her medicinal herbs as well, but it is what it is. Just keep the buff train rolling. Yeah, you know what? Let's just actually keep buffing forever. Beautiful. 25 stress. She will be receiving a stress heal from our Jester next turn, so that's fine. And 5 damage healed? That's actually pretty good coming out of a Crusader.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
That's a little rough. Definitely got to take care of that bleed as soon as is possible. 7 to 15, 10 to 20. There we go. Let's get the one that's closer to guaranteed. Push her back and stun. That sucks. Stress heal our Hellion, please. Thank you kindly. It doesn't remove the stun, unfortunately. Oh, I didn't equip her heal skill. Oops. That's a misplay. Well, let's just keep the dodge going. Avoid damage as best we can. Gotta take care of that bleed. 7 to 13. No, I think he has to heal himself. The stress I'm not worried about at all. Nice, nice. The dodges are too good. What's his speed, accuracy, and crit percent? Yeah, absolutely. Sign me up. Hopefully our Crusader goes before our Hellion. I would expect him to. Just that way he can move backwards one, and I don't have to waste a turn on the Hellion. He did. Excellent. Slide him back. I probably should have healed there, but this is fine. Oh, don't pull her up. Well, that's unfortunate, but I guess this is fine. I really wanted that 25% damage boost for her being in spot 1. Our HP is in something of a rough spot, admittedly. 4 to 6, 5 to 8. Yeah, let's just keep buffing. really stack that crit up. Yeah, 6% crit is pretty good. Alright, move back to where you belong-ish. Dude, keep stressing me all you want. I don't care about that at all. Heal our Hellion, please. Thank you. I wonder if that increased crit percent, or crit chance, applies to heals as well. There we go. The fact that our Hellion is critting is impressive, considering she has reduced crit thanks to her trinkets. You have to actually stress heal our Crusader, please. Yeah, there we go. One more would be ideal, but this is fine. Yep, another dodge buff. I wish there was a shortcut for the enemies as well, but this is fine. Okay, beautiful.
Be wary.
And now we've come
Pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
to the point where we have some inventory management problems. Although, admittedly, we can do that to buff our Hellion. And then we can give some food to these two, and we can just take everything. Beautiful. Alright, well, I am interested in these curios, but I want to do more of the battles first. So let's just move right along here. I had a moment of panic where I'm like, oh, I should have burnt a torch, but then I'm like, no, we're doing a dark run. Don't worry about the torch. Tempting Goblet. This is fine. Ooh, 5 damage is not fine, though. I don't appreciate that at all, actually. What about... That only hits the front? Okay, well... Hopefully we get a kill on one of these two. We did. Nicely done. Okay, you gotta heal our Antiquarian, please. Probably should have put her heal skill on, but this is fine. Yeah, you know what? Start doing some stress healing here. As much as I want the buff, the stress heal is a little more important at this point, I think. Antiquarian on full dodge, though, which I like. A little surprised that that hit, admittedly. Oh, there we go. That's what I like to see. That crit heal. You're gonna regret that here in a second. Might as well bandage. Yeah, how'd that feel? Bet you feel real smart now. Now that you're a friggin' corpse. I should probably use the blight attack from our Antiquarian on that guy in the back, but not super concerned about it. Our Hellion can use breakthrough. No, stress heal, please. 36, yep. Just keep this down. It's a third of the stress that she had, so... I mean, this is a debuff for her, but it got rid of one of the corpses and put him into range of her other attacks. This is an interesting party, honestly, because we have all of our damage going through one character, which is, like, definitely not ideal, but it's such a low-level mission, it's actually working out pretty well, because we have everybody else on full buff detail. Like, buffs or heals, so... Yeah, heal yourself. Oh, beautiful. I love it. Yes, we want that. We want these.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
We want as much of that gold as we can get. We want that. The shovels are going to be the last thing that I throw out. Can we discard our torches, though? We don't need all those stacks of torches, admittedly. antiquarian. And I do like having the Jester in the back slot, now that I'm thinking about it. Just because our Crusader can't heal all the way back there. And he has the highest dodge, I think, out of any of them. 31, 16, 18, 13. Yeah, by like a large margin, our Jester has the highest dodge. So, ooh, pack has a map inside. Give me that secret door, though. This is not a secret door. Okay, well, that is unfortunate, but not entirely unexpected. I think maybe the smarter strategy would have been go through the segments that we'd already scouted. That way, when we got that map, maybe it would have showed us a secret door over here. But it is what it is. Antiquarian can check this. Ooh. We want that, we want that, we want that, and we want that, and we don't care about the torch at all. Beautiful. Look at all that loot. Okay, same battle that we just had. So, start out with a buff. Couple of them, actually, because we're going to buff with the Antiquarian as well. Our Crusader definitely needs to get healed, though. He's in a rough spot. Would have liked for us to go before these two. Could have gotten, you know, one of them killed, obviously, with our Hellion. I wish this would heal Blight and Bleed, but it is what it is. We have plenty of bandages, so you go ahead and heal yourself, please. And his HP still isn't in a great spot, but it's in a lot better spot than it was. So let's go ahead and buff with our Jester again, get our speed and dodge, or speed and accuracy up, rather. And now we'll buff our dodge. Beautiful. And then we can stress heal next turn with the Jester, because our Hellion is in a little bit of a rough spot, stress-wise now. You're dead.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Heal. Actually, hang on. Before we do anything, bandage, and then heal yourself. Thank you. Beautifully done. This party would never work against a boss, but in a level 1 Ruins mission, I actually think it's pretty effective. Like, we just don't have enough healing power for any, like, heavy hitters. You know, literally any enemy that can do a substantial amount of damage is just gonna wreck this party. But, you know, like, these weak enemies are no problem. Alright, let's get rid of that corpse. That way this dude gets moved into range and the game doesn't think we're trying to scum it. Heal the stress on our Antiquarian, if you would be so kind. Knife in the dark. Not concerned about that, really. Get ooh, 3 damage healed from the Antiquarian. Good job, team. Alright. Mission accomplished. Oh, this is so good. Give me that. I'm gonna need that as well. How many? We do not have enough room for the crest at present. Okay. This is acceptable. You. Medicinal herbs, please. You know what? Actually, yeah, let's get rid of that to take this. What else can we get rid of? I guess the torches are the next thing that I'm unconcerned about. We desperately need crests to upgrade our guild, and I think the blacksmith as well. So I actually do value crests a little bit higher than jade at the present moment. But I can pretty much guarantee we're not going to need or use torches, so I guess just do that. I kind of want to use some food to top some of our units off, but I'm concerned about a food check coming up. So let's come in here. We know this room is empty anyway. No, we're going to continue adventuring, please. Like, we've got some curios back here that I want to check out. We got a whole nother room battle with a treasure. There. What did I just say? I knew it was coming. Alright. probably not going to get more than one food check going forward. Antiquarian, please. Search through this. Oh, okay. I was very concerned that that was going to be a disease, but it was actually just a blight, and she did resist it, so no worries there. Ooh, two arbalists is a little rough. Thankfully, one of them's going to die as soon as our Hellion gets to move. And having our two units that buff move right off the bat feels real good. That sucks, though. Oh, the dodge. That's so good. Okay, Iron Swan, dead. Beautiful. Get wrecked. Okay, now we just have one more. We need to heal with the Crusader. I wanted to use him to take out this bone rabble, but I think it's just too risky for our for our Antiquarian. You know what? Can we get a kill here? No, not even close. Maybe on this guy, though. Oh, that moves him forward. That's unfortunate. Well, there we go. Good job, team. There we go. Now we just need to deal with this other Arbalist, who is unfortunately, like, real annoying. Oh, if you could clear one of these corpses, that would be ideal. Ah, so close. Okay, well, there we go. Now he's in range of our Hellion, so he is presumably not long for this world. Oh, never mind. He actually moved himself back. Well, fine. How's that feel? Now you're stuck in the front. There's nowhere else that you could possibly go. But you need to move forward. That way you can start healing again. You heal our Hellion, I guess. Oh, the crit, though. So good. Stress heal. Arbalist, or Antiquarian. Why am I confusing those? Just because they start with the same letter. Z. No, just one. A-R-A-N. Yeah, heal the Hellion, because she is the most important member of this party. I'm not even going to lie to any of you. Ooh, baby. That ruby, though.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Well, I do want to save the food just in case there's a food check. That can go for the portrait, I guess. I want at least one key, obviously. I guess bandages can go. Then I want to switch these two back up, then use the Antiquarian to crack into this. Another minor antique, even more gold, another portrait, and a ton of crests. And we didn't even have to do any more inventory stuff. Beautiful. Alright, well, let's go check these curios out while we've got the opportunity here. Oh, we did get another battle spawning in on us. Not the worst thing that we could deal with, but also not the best because of that exact move. But apparently our party's just untouchable, so GG. Trying to get through this coffee before it gets too cold. Alright, well, let's start with a buff, as I'm wont to do. And then let's start with another buff. And then let's start throwing out some damage. Although we are going to need to heal our Crusader, admittedly. Oh, 1 point off. I was really hoping to get rid of that guy before he got a chance to move. Ooh, but the crit heal, though, too good. Absolutely too freaking good. Yeah, just keep buffing. Let's show these friggin' brigands who's boss. Alright, yeah, that's pretty good. We almost killed two of them there with, Breakthrough. I feel, you know, real good about that. Feel not so good about where our HP is sitting, though, admittedly. I feel bad for the Crusader, though, because he's doing his best. You know, he's not intended to be a healer, and I'm just like, you know what? I know this isn't your job, but it's gonna be your job today. So he's got, like, his finger in the wall, and the dam's crumbling around him. 23, 24, 11. Heal the Antiquarian. She's closest to death. I mean, not percentage-wise, but... This actually could kill both of them. Let's do it up. It did not. Mostly probably because of the debuff, but... That's alright. There we go. Sort that out. I did not want to have to deal with another...
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Another blanket fire. Like, our Crusader can mostly handle if damage is stacking up on 1 or 2 units, but when they're doing damage to everybody, it becomes a problem. Okay, we do actually have... Oh, well, we could take the ruby. Well, since we're not going to find the secret room, we know we don't need keys anymore, although they are worth 20 each, so that's, you know, 1,000 gold right there. And I mean, I'm no mathematician, but I'm pretty sure 1,000 is greater than 200. Or no, that's 5 times 20, that's 100 gold. I'm an idiot. Yeah, okay. That's what I get for being snarky. Hopefully we don't encounter too many rough battles working our way back to these curios. Move to this room, please, though. Move to this room. The one gripe that I have with this game is how the map constantly auto-recenters. It's like, I know where my party is. They're the torch icon. I want to see the entirety of the map basically at all times. There's our hunger check. We would have actually probably had to head back to the hamlet had I not saved that food. Alright, well, let's go this way. Disarm this trap. A little bit of stress relief, which feels good. These curios could turn out to be just garbage, but they could also turn out to be like, yeah, exactly, a ton of gold. It's 275. I am just gonna, like, keep walking, I guess. Just work my way around. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna work my way back this way. Why go through more hallways than we need to? I saw the little smoke effect up on the torch. I was like, is that maybe indicating to me a secret room? But no, it just does that constantly. So, fair enough. Handle that. Okay, so presumably then, since these are blight opportunities, I might be able to use anti-venom. Oh no, I can use holy water. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Jade citrine, huh? That's 250. 75. Yeah, I think we get rid of the shovels, actually. The holy water is more than the... is going to sell back for more than the shovels do. Alright. So that's the entirety of this map, basically. Like, we know there's nothing in these spots. So we can actually just head back to the hamlet now.
The great ruins.
Let's see how we did.
To us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Yeah, like 17,000 gold is pretty good, I would say, especially for a run that we only spent, you know, a couple, maybe 1,200 gold upgrading skills, give or take. Plus, we got a ton of crests. a smattering of other heirlooms, a trinket that I don't care about at all. Nobody resolve leveled up, which is fine. Ooh, stress up quirks is not ideal.
A modest offering.
Excuse me? We got bumper crop twice in a row? Beautiful. You will only flagellate. Alright, well, I'm not thrilled about that, admittedly. Let's go ahead and unequip all the trinkets, sort them. Sort by stress. Yeah, you need to go in for stress relief. Do you have anything weird? You will only flagellate. Oh, we gotta start handling some of those quirks, honestly. Alright, sort by level. Up to 50,000 gold, which feels pretty good. I would like another Vestal, please. If you could make that happen. I would also like to increase these two, but they cost, you know, deeds, which are necessary for other things. Alright, so we're not even close on that, and I know we're not even close on the guild. Yeah, 84 crests. Oh. 33 portraits. We're going to be at that for a while, honestly. So maybe upgrading the stagecoach would be the right play here. Just to get more recruits every week. Is the guild... No. It's the blacksmith that's deeds. Alright, well, yeah, let's do this. Let's convert crests, or busts, rather, into deeds. And then let's upgrade our stagecoach network so we get 5 heroes to choose from. You know, just mathematically increase our chances of getting a new Vestal, which we kind of desperately need. Okay. All in all, that went really well. We can just barely afford to upgrade all of our level 4 team, or like our potential boss killing team. So we might be heading into a boss next week, but, you know, don't hold me to that or anything. I'll suss that out before the next episode. For now, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. As always, feedback is welcome in the comments below, especially in this case about my progression theories. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.